to listen to us. The Catholic Church have turned their back on us. I was involved in an inquiry, the independent inquiry into child sexual abuse, and I thought we were going to get justice there, but we were silenced at the inquiry. And I just wanted to say that, and tell the public the atrocities that did happen in these children's schools, these children's homes, where the Sisters Charity of St Paul's Apostle, they were nuns. There was at 2 children's homes, Croom Court and Father Hudson's Homes. Now, there's 3 allegations of murders there, Steve. The children were getting raped by priests. Father Eric Taylor went to prison. He got 8 years for raping children. There was another priest at Croom Court who was raping children every week. Everybody knows these people's names. The Catholic Church knows their names, the Vatican knows their names, but they're still covering up. The atrocities that happen at these children's homes, murder, rapes, torture, mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse. It is totally like, unspeakable, Steve, what happened to us at these children's homes.
You know, of course, there are a lot of instances, proven instances, you know, by the court of law out there, very evidenced, reinforced and all that, of these things that you're talking about actually happening. Yeah. Now, I know we're not saying, you know, anything against like the Catholic Church or all the good priests out there or none, or all the other, but this is a section of people in that institution, of course. Just like there are sections of bad people in any institution, it has to be said. Why are they covering it up? Why are they not listening to this?
I think why they're covering up, they're still at it, they're still doing it. They're covering up, maybe it's financial, they don't want to pay out or they don't want to admit it.
I mean, who do you mean by they though, really?
Well, all of them, the Vatican. I've had meetings with the Pope Nuncio. He's the ambassador from Great Britain. Pope Francis sent him over. He came over to see me in Cathedral House in Birmingham, me and 2 other survivors. Now, he was sent there with Pope Francis. Pope Francis sent him over to discuss our complaints. And the Pope Nuncio, he told us that he was going to come back in September. Now, that was 4 years ago. He never come back. He said, when I go back to see Pope Francis, I'll come back, discuss it with Pope Francis, then I'll come back to and have another meeting with you and discuss the meeting with Pope Francis. Now, it was all PR stunt. Right? No, it was in a tablet magazine, major breakthrough for the Pope Nuncio meeting survivors of Great Britain. But it wasn't a major breakthrough. It was a major disaster because he never got back to us. He promised us to get back to us. The Catholic Church, this just got silenced. When it's on about covering up, they still won't admit it. We've been shouting for an inquiry into Croom Court, one of these children's homes that I was at. Croom Court is a national trust. It was run by the Birmingham Archdiocese and the Sisters Charity of St Paul's Apostle. The same